Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and here's a cutscene.
When you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again the silver mines are nearby and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppeldeck.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Right. Okay. Very interesting. So they are creating counterfeit coins and interrogate the captive in Merhoyed. Okay. So where is that? That's all the way up there. Well, that's actually not even that far away because we've already been there, hilariously enough. So technically I should be able to make my way there very, very quickly. However, and now this is a big deal. Yes, we do need to go and see Teresa. We do need to go and see Teresa and find work for our 2 friends. Not sure if I really want to do that right now. I wouldn't mind going. I really want to interrogate that guy. I really want to do that. Okay, well, first of all, what we do want to do, it is daytime, right? Let me actually just have a look. Yeah, just about. I'm actually not entirely sure if we're going to be able to make it there in time. But obviously, as you may have recalled, or may not have recalled, I do have a lot of armor saved in... Wait a minute. One thing I want to try, actually, wait. I do have a lot of armor saved in my horse's inventory. And obviously, I would like to try to... well, rectify that situation by selling some of it. However, one thing we want to do is I'm actually going to be trying to use the grindstone on this saber right here. Look at the condition. The condition is 60. Do you think I can make this better? The question is, It very much depends. Yeah, the angle is... Oh dear. I'm gonna be bad at this, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, okay. Did I actually... I did it? It has 99 condition now instead of 60. Okay. Did I actually do that right? I guess so, right? I guess so? Alright, okay, that's kind of hilarious, because I certainly wasn't expecting me to be able to do that at any point and actually do a good job. Alright, well that was not too bad. Can I actually do this with an axe as well? I can. This is a literal battle axe right here, and this could be potentially fantastic for us to sell. Look at it, it's 1.3k by itself. So if I can actually work on this, yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult, I think. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. There we go. Let's just move this along here. Am I actually damaging it? I hope not. No, no, no. I'm actually repairing it. It looks like I'm repairing it at least. The angle is perfect right now. I think I'm done. I've reached a new level in maintenance. And yeah, look at that. 96 condition. Actually hilarious. That's fantastic. Okay, let's actually just speak to the blacksmith real quick. I need to be a bit fast about this as well. Okay, so let's talk about trade. How much, what can I actually do with this guy? I don't know. Can I actually sell this stuff to him? Yeah, so he's going to buy this for 700. He's only going to buy it for 700? It's worth 1.5k. I'm going to assume that I can sell it at the weaponsmith for a lot more. So I'm probably going to do that. All things considered. That's probably what I'm going to do. I could potentially sell this. What am I currently wearing? No, I'm currently wearing something better. So I'm going to get rid of it, I guess. How much does he have? 800. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll get rid of that. And we can... technically, this is good, but... yeah, I mean, technically this is a lot better than what I'm wearing, but as you can see, it looks a bit silly for him because it's got a mask on, and that's not something that I particularly like about it. So we're gonna trade that as well, and then we're just gonna go with that, I suppose. There we have it. Let's haggle.
I'd like to
do a little bit of haggling, bit of haggling all night long, you know, and all that wonderful stuff. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna do that.
Oh, that would.
Wow, he literally just accepted. Okay, so he has no money left over. That's quite funny. All right, great. Look at that. Okay, so we repaired our first weapons, and I just got an achievement as well to hoard 5,000 groschen. Okay, well there you go. I wasn't actually attempting to hoard it, but. Well, who am I to say no to some cash, right? I mean, you know, it's very, very important that we have money for reasons, I guess. I don't know. And let's actually just have a look here. Yes, there's the weapon master. Okay. So hopefully he's going to give us more cash for the axe.
Greetings, good night.
I was actually thinking about using the axe, to be honest, but I kind of feel like it's probably going to be put to better use if I just sell it. Yeah, so he's going to give me almost 800 for this. I think that's worth it. He has 2.8k. So technically I could sell some other stuff to him as well. I guess I'll sell the saber to him and the hunting thing. I can't sell anything else to him, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I could sell the warhammer, but I kind of feel like I want to keep that for the moment. So we'll just go and haggle with him now. Hopefully we'll get well over 1,200 for this.
Well,
I'm very much hoping, at least. No, there's no way I'll get 1200. Not in a million years.
What about this?
You won't convince
No, he's certainly not going to do that. Okay, he's doing
Alright,
okay.
so-
He's doing okay. Okay, that's almost 1100. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. And yeah, then I'm basically going to be doing a little bit of sorting out because I need to go to the armor smith, and he's right here, or should be. Oh no, where is he? I'm in a private area right now. Oh dear. Oh, now, see, when I need him, he's nowhere to be seen. What an imbecile he is. Oh well, never mind. Maybe he's gone home. He might have gone home already. I'm actually not entirely sure. But this is the weapon master, as you can clearly tell. I'm actually just going to see here real fast. The armor is actually over there. So maybe I might even be in the wrong place. No, yeah, I was in the wrong place. I'm an imbecile. Never mind. Alright, so first of all, I very badly need to go over and take some of this stuff out. So we're just going to take this stuff, move to inventory, I guess? Some of this stuff is really good, by the way. Yeah, some of this stuff is really quite amazing. We could actually repair some of this for a pretty sizable profit. The Milanese stuff is, in my opinion, probably some of the best. At least that looks to be really good. Let's take that. These gauntlets could be potentially fantastic as well. And this coif is going to be really good too. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to see if he has a lot of money. He probably does. No, he only has 400. Wow. Okay, that's really not very good, sir. I'm actually quite surprised, to be honest. Okay, well, I'm going to be selling this and all of these van braces, I suppose, and this thing. Right. Let's see. And I can sell this for 244. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's actually buy something, shall we? I wouldn't mind buying a better helmet or coif. Not sure if he even has one, to be honest. No, he does. Some of these. These are better, I think. This one is better, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's got a thing in the front of his nose. I'm not a big fan of those. Maybe this one? This one's 1.4k. This one's better. Yeah, this one might be okay. It's 1,000 though. That's quite expensive, isn't it? I'm also thinking about getting something underneath, because the coif is obviously not so good right now. How are we doing here in terms of our... No, we're doing pretty well actually. Hercules and his diet. I'm probably going to buy that. This guy only has 400, do bear that in mind. So I'm going to have to purchase something to be able to make this work. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Look at that. This is actually much better than what I had beforehand. Oh wait, this is even better. It's 1.3k. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to go for this, I guess. Boom, there you go. I'm gonna pay 500. That's really not even that big a deal, in my opinion. We could even sell some additional stuff, I think. Maybe these gauntlets. Sell the gauntlets. There we go. I'm still paying 400, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's just how it's gonna have to be. Yeah, this guy doesn't really have that much, unfortunately, but there you go. We're gonna haggle with him.
Well.
Okay, let's see what we can get. Yeah, he can only go to 480, unfortunately, so we'll just go for something like that, I guess.
I'd almost shake on that.
Okay, wait a minute. No, he's not doing that. Okay, so what about this?
All right, so.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Thank you very much. Okay, great. Look at that. Okay, so we actually did gain something super nice here. We got a new helmet, which is actually going to be significantly better than what I was wearing, as you can see. And now we're going to go and speak to Teresa. All right, here we go. So we're going to be having a look and seeing what Teresa wants to do. I've brought you something.
I've brought you something.
Yes, I brought her a dress, in actual fact. There it is.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
This is not really, it's not really something that she likes, I don't think, to be honest. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing she likes. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, want to get up to something again?
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. It's quite late to be going out somewhere just now. Will you come tomorrow?
Aha. Okay, so I have to come tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm not entirely sure what else I can do now. I mean, there is a quest giver over there, but I've learned in this game that actually sometimes it's maybe best not to take the quests because they have the time limit, and I'm always very paranoid about those. It makes me feel very under pressure. So that's obviously a bit of an issue, isn't it? Anyway, let's actually just see here. My energy and nourishment is actually not even doing particularly badly right now. So I'm thinking right now, maybe, you know what? Shall we just go over to Mohoyed and actually just see what's going on there? I feel like maybe we should just go over there and see what's going on. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we've arrived. Yes, that was actually remarkably smooth. I didn't get attacked once, which was very nice. And hopefully we'll be able to find where we need to go. Actually, amusingly enough, it seems like this entire town slash village is indeed a hotspot for the quest, and I have no idea where to go. So this is maybe not going to work out so well, because I'm very bad historically at finding things. I guess I'm just going to have to go over here and see what's going on. Maybe just run around a little bit. Doesn't seem like that's actually working. So it seems like what? It says interrogate the captive. Okay. Where is he? Yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Guess I'll have a look around and see if I can find him. Maybe he's in the building here. Alright, so I'm actually talking to this NPC. I can't find where I need to go.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then, the disease came.
Who attacked you?
I don't know, some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw. Something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from round here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Noyoff Stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandit saw to that. The old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The old stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother, more and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias? The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Farewell.
I am super thankful that I was able to find this guy, because I was running around and I literally couldn't find anyone. I was just absolutely at a loss, you know. There was just nothing I could do. Okay, so ask the local bailiff about the situation. Talk to Matthias, who's over there. Alright, so I was actually correct in going into this house beforehand. And where's the local bailiff? There he is. What? I was in here beforehand. I didn't see this guy. That's really funny. Alright, wait a second. Okay. They didn't see that. Alright, perfect. Guess I'm gonna speak to him.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Oh, the agony.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Stop. No.
Right, so we do actually have to investigate the plague. And what does he mean, lime? What does that mean? Is it this thing right here? Is it that thing on the door that actually indicates whether the people in there are infected by the plague or something? I have no idea. I guess so. So I'm just going to be opening this up.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son, but you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side? Isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
Fever. Just like Melikhar's wife.
Lord, what are you punishing me for?
Fever. Just like Melikhar's wife.
Make it stop.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do by speaking to her, to be honest. I'm just attempting to level up my lockpicking skill here, just by doing a little bit of sneaky action right here. And yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. So what am I supposed to do here right now? It just says investigate the plague. So in other words, just basically, you know, talk to people. I understand that. That's absolutely fine. However, I don't think that they're in a very talkative mood. Most of them seem to be just, you know, completely bedridden and incapacitated in some way or another. So I'm not entirely sure how effective this is going to be. Maybe okay. Maybe this guy will have something.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again, please God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me, I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
May the Lord watch over you.
No more suffering.
Right, okay. So fever, clearly, right? Fever and, what? Dry mouth or something like that, I guess? Okay, so wait, use ladder. There's obviously someone up here. Don't know whether we can speak to them as well. Because that's the thing, these generic NPCs... No, they are certainly not allowing me to do anything here. I can open this, but this actually has nothing at all for us. Alright, so... I think that's probably gonna be it. Is it? No, I'm walking away from the situation now, which is obviously not where we want to go. Okay. Alright, so I found a new place. Aha, here we go. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, grab body. He's dead.
Merciful. Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
Tell me first. I need to go around other infected houses too. But then I'll be back and I'll help you.
Thank you. But please do come back. I can't do it alone. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So wait a minute. Where do we actually? Where do we do that? Let me just practice the lockpicking real fast. Don't worry about that, everyone. We're gonna be absolutely fine. Don't see me, please. Thank you. Okay. So yeah. Otherwise, I seem to be okay. Where do I actually do the grave? Oh, it's over there. Very specific little area there. Okay. I'm perfectly happy to help her, actually. I mean, I don't really mind. We have... Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Seems like it's shall we say, pre-marked, you know? Pre-marked, and it's just a case of getting the dirt out. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we can now go back and actually tell her about that. Take the body to the grave. Oh, okay, yeah. We're just going to be carrying him like we carry all the bandits that we kill, I guess.
Anthony.
Okay, let's grab the body. Boom. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, she told us, what was it now? It was fever and stomach pains by the looks of things. So what do we have so far? We've got, well, obviously we've got throwing up, we've got stomach pains, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff actually. This is pretty terrible. Okay, so wait a minute. Is he okay? Is he done? Is she happy?
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the
Anything else?
He had great...
Thank you.
Okay. You already actually told me that, but thank you very much anyway. Okay, so now I'm not entirely sure. Have I spoken to everyone? I think I have actually. Okay, so wait. There isn't a plague cross on this particular door right here. I'm opening it up just purely because I want to practice lockpicking.
That sounded like...
What did that sound like? Are you going to open this door? Oh yeah, you are. Hello there, sir. Hello.
Hop. Good day to you.
Okay, nothing.
Lord watch over you.
Okay, I'm leaving. Don't worry. All right. So I believe we've actually gone to every single. Yes, as you can see, that door is open there. And I think this one is also open, and this is where my horse is, of course. Yes, so that's absolutely fine. Right, so what do we need to do now? So Pestilence, have a word with Johanka at the monastery and investigate the plague. I mean, I actually did that. It should be easy enough to find the sick villagers because Melikar has marked their doors with lime-washed crosses. Well, I thought I actually found out everything, but I could be missing something. Maybe I am literally missing something. If I do, that's going to be extremely bad. So I am going to be a bit more...
Lord, please end this.
I guess a bit more thorough. Let's speak to this guy.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
Lord, please end this.
I might manage that.
Lord,
excellent.
Please end.
So get writing.
Please.
Yes.
No more suffering.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by... What is your name?
Henry, presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight.
Lord.
Here, take my ring, so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Your son Elijah, what did he do to you?
Lord, please end this.
Christ almighty!
Please.
Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Lord,
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
Okay, so we just picked up another quest from that guy. Yeah, hilariously enough, I actually went in here beforehand, and that was the reason why I was like, I thought I went back in there, you know, I thought I already went in. But I went in there beforehand, and Vincent was uninteractable. I couldn't actually speak to him before, so that was the reason. Anyway, okay, interrogate the captive. Talk to Matthias. Okay, well, I still need to interrogate the captive, and I do still need to talk to Matthias. I'm going to assume that Pestilence is a timed event. So, yeah, I was actually talking about how I'm not a big fan of the whole timed events. Is he dead?
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy. Me.
I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
Can you tell me something about Old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
That's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Alright, okay, so wait a minute, Matthias literally, did you see him? He literally just went like flat on his back after that. That was hilarious. Okay, so I have no idea where this guy is supposed to be, because he said that he was locked up in the barn. But isn't this the barn? No, this is the stables, isn't it? This is the stables. So I have no idea where the barn is. This is very weird. Where would the barn be? Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. What is this over here though? What is the fire? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just a bunch of animals. Okay, I understand. Yeah, well, that is to be expected considering they were all afflicted by plague, or whatever could be considered plague at this point. And that's the thing. I still have no idea where the barn might be, because all of this is open and there are no other buildings. So it's in here? No, I highly doubt it, right? This is not the barn, surely. Because we've been in here. Hello there, villager. Yes, it's the same people before that were going to call the guards on me. So, yeah, I have no idea actually where this thing is. So I guess I'm going to have to look around and we'll see if I can find where the barn is. But I'm not holding out too much hope. Is it this one? No, as you can see, this is exactly the same place. Alright, yeah, so I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find it. And that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.